I'm Trisha, the publisher and editor-in-chief of Bookpage, and one of my favorite books for my best books list is The Gales of November by John U. Bacon. This is a nonfiction book about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, which sunk in Lake Superior in 1975. I grew up at the tip of Lake Superior in Duluth, Minnesota, so this is a disaster I've heard about my whole life. And Bacon writes about it with a lot of compassion. He gets stories from people who were alive during that time and gives you a lot of context into how important the shipping industry was to the Great Lakes and really the whole of the United States. If you love The Wager or Adam Higginbotham's Challenger, you're really going to love this book.
I'm Eric, the digital marketing coordinator, and one of my favorite of our best books this year was Palaver by Brian Washington. I got to interview Brian back in 2020 for his novel Memorial, and since then he released another novel called Family Meal, but this one is just great. It's his third, and it's amazing. You should read it and also check out my review.
Hi, I'm Catherine, subscriptions manager at Bookpage, and my favorite of Bookpage's best books of 2025 is Heart the Lover by Lily King. I loved this book, and I read it in 2 sittings.
Hi, it's Kelsey. I'm the editorial intern here, and my favorite of our best books is Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. I just think he's such a brilliant writer, and this specifically talks about infectious disease and how that relates to social injustice, and I find it really smart and compassionate, and I just can't recommend this enough.
Hi Bookpage readers, Rebecca, marketing manager at Bookpage here. And I read a lot of great books this year, but one in particular that is on our best books of 2025 list that is actually a favorite of mine from 2025 is The Names by Florence Knapp. The Names checks a lot of my boxes of what I look for in a good book. It's multi-generational, literary fiction spanning over 30 years and pretty dark and emotional, which I really love. But beyond what you look for from a genre perspective, Knapp's debut will really stay with any reader because of its power to convey the importance of a singular choice and how just one decision can change the trajectory of our entire lives and the lives of everyone else around us. I definitely recommend picking it up and also checking out our full best books lists online at bookpage.com.